Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Terry?
What?
When was the last time you used the fax machine? And, supplemental question, did you fax a picture of your wiener to the district attorney?
I don't know what a fax machine is.
Terry, I faxed those pictures of your wiener to the...
Gaze at a graveyard. Pair of panties. Oh, that sounds so good. Jeff, look at this thing.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah! Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 12th day of June, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday on the Power Trip Morning Show. We got Mark Parrish, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know why not. I think we do. Mark Parrish and Mark Rosen and a cast of thousands. Here we go. Let's get her done, shall we? Here's some comedy about summer vacations in the car. Bill Hicks on a Wednesday morning. Now, you come on in. I'm glad you're here.
Remember summer vacations with your folks? Did anybody get the concept behind that? We did not get along together in a 5-bedroom house. Dad's idea was to put all of us in a car and drive through the desert in the hottest time of the year. Good call, Dad. Let's confront our tensions. Remember that? Stressful. They weren't fun. You weren't vacating. It wasn't leisure. We're going to get up at 2 a.m. I won't be on the road by 2:05. We don't have time to stop at restrooms. We're passing Dixie cups around the car. We're going to drive for 14-hour stretches in no direction whatsoever. The sun will always be shining through your window, Bill. Figure that out. I have seen the sun take turns with our car before to beam through my window. I'm in the back seat like an ant under a magnifying glass. Dad, turn the air conditioning on, please. Nope, it eats up gas. Then, Dad, you take my college money and you turn that damn AC on, buddy.
The juice is loose.
You're awful.
The finish line is waiting.
That was far too much.
Yeah.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Jeff, look at this thing. Where are they biting?
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. It's Wednesday, June 12th. My name's Cory. That's Chris. That's Paul. There's Zachary. What is it? What now?
What's the date again today?
Today is June 12th, 9/12/24. The second day of Sauce's haircut.
Yeah, man.
Still loving it.
9?
What did I say 9?
Yeah.
I guess I still had 6-9 in my head from
Happy anniversary,
Sunday.
by the way.
Thank you. You may have heard that I was a little bitter that you didn't text me. A little disappointed that you missed my anniversary. So, yes, 6/12/24.
Wow. There's some math involved in that.
Math?
Yeah, 6 times 2 is 12, times 2 is 24, right?
Yeah.
You're getting there. Look at White Bear Math. Why didn't you send me a text on Sunday? It was my anniversary.
That's a good point. I thought about it, but I didn't want to ruin your anniversary.
My wife spent almost all of Sunday doing one of those home tours where you can go and look at like super expensive houses. So I think my neighbor Felicio of Scooter and Felicio and my daughter Bailey saw her more than I did on Sunday. So it would have been nice if one person on my anniversary would have reached out.
I didn't want to take you away from your wife.
You didn't want to text me 1 second and say happy anniversary?
I should have. I apologize. I'll make it up to you next year.
It's all right. It'll be all right.
Send you a card.
Help me make it through.
I mean, whatever, man. It's another 364 days until that bit. Hey, Zacho, can I ask you a question? You were at the old Vikings golf thing yesterday, right, with PA? Was Paul Krause about to MF Kevin O'Connell?
Oh, yeah.
Can we walk through this? Hawk and Sauce and
I did
Brett.
not
Did you
hear
guys
that.
hear about this?
Not a clue.
No.
So I only caught about 4 minutes of PA show, but that was the 4 minutes I caught. And I didn't even know who that voice was at first, right? I had to figure out later it was Paul Krause. But for a second there, I'm like, who's this guy just ripping KOC?
Yeah.
He was about to MF him.
Yeah, it was
Walk us through it.
An innocent question from PA basically saying, what do you think of the team now under Coach O'Connell? And Krause just said he didn't really particularly appreciate the team and doesn't like how he treats his players. And he mentioned,
What?
I think that Paul, volunteered to help with the program.
Advice or
he's Hall of Famer,
consulting
whatever. He's
of some kind.
Got some of that pedigree, and he apparently O'Connell told him that they had enough coaches. So,
Which is true. They have 1,000
yes,
of
they
them.
do.
Yeah.
So I think Paul Krause was insulted that his offer to help was turned down, and then decided to take his anger out on Coach O'Connell and basically say he's terrible at his job.
Oof.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it took a turn.
Man, that was a weird couple of minutes. I enjoyed it immensely.
I didn't hear any of it, yeah.
Ooh. Well, you were out golfing, I think, were you not?
Yeah.
The new haircut?
Which, thanks to my man Hogstaddy to give me the confidence, I'm never going back to a full head of hair.
Already? 24
Never.
hours in, you're
Never.
convinced.
Yeah. It's the best thing I've
the way
ever
to
done
go.
to my hair. I don't care that I don't have hair anymore. It doesn't bother me. I like wearing a hat anyway. I always wear a hat. But I don't care. Zacho's bald too. I just don't care anymore. I used to be so ashamed that I was bald. I love this new haircut.
Feels good?
I'll never go back. Yeah.
Are you like Hawk? Yes, you said you don't have shampoo, correct? You're like, basically, what's the point?
Yeah, I have an old bottle of it that I'm going to sit in there and laugh at all the time. And sometimes I'll wash my testicle hair with it.
Which is good, right?
That's
Sure.
real long.
And that's the way you're going, too. You're going to move on from, as Cy Amundsen calls it, big shampoo.
A couple people said use like conditioner just on your scalp, I guess. So I might do that, but I love it. The only weird part is when you get out and then take the towel and dry your hair off, but then you don't have any, and then it's like rubbing sandpaper. But yeah, it's sweet.
That's
man.
day one. You'll get used to it.
I love
Used to it.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. I'm never going to go back to a full head of hair
And,
or a half head of hair.
What did the wife think when
She
she
loved it.
saw it in person?
Yeah, she loved it. Yeah.
She tickle you at all?
Yes.
You guys do?
Attaboy.
Yesterday was great.
Some diddling?
Yesterday was great.
You
Are you dancing around it because her mom listens to the show a lot?
Yesterday was a fun day.
she say feels good on my thighs? You know what I mean?
That's not what my sources say.
They were wrestling.
Yeah, we were wrestling. Yeah, Huck knows.
Well,
Huck
again,
and-
you look like Zangief from
Yeah,
Street
which
Fighter,
I
so why
love.
not wrestle?
Yeah,
Huck
Zangief.
and my dad wrestle.
Yeah, we like to leg wrestle.
Ooh.
Yeah, with our dongs.
Oh my God, you're my
So,
son.
Sauce, let's walk through this.
Yeah.
This is mean, but tell me if this is
Yeah, I don't
accurate.
care.
In middle school, you looked like E. Honda.
I did look like E. Honda, but I had a full head of hair.
About 8 years ago, you were in full-on Blanca mode.
Oh, yeah.
Tate LaBianca?
Then,
I read you.
last couple of years, you're looking a little bit like Ryu or Ken.
Yeah, thank you.
From
Not with
Barbie?
the haircut, though. It's just flat-out Zangief.
Which I'm fine with, because Zangief's...
Maybe a little dull seam as well.
I never
The hell are
really...
you
Did you
guys
ever
talking
play with Zangief?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's throw some bitches around.
Yeah.
He just would kind
And
of
then
bear hug
this
him and
move?
toss him. Yeah, and throw
He's
him.
throwing ladies around?
Oh, yeah. Chun-Li
Yeah,
got tossed.
What is he doing?
Chun-Li Hawkwood.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
But don't throw ladies.
Well, it's a video game. He's
Oh,
tossing
that makes it
everybody
better.
out.
Why am I
He's-
blanking? Were there other gals? Who am I forgetting?
Well, there was...
Starry Amari Kabari.
Chun-Li was the big one.
Yeah.
Double D Callahan.
Laura Croft.
Double D Callahan.
Yeah,
I think he's thinking of the gal from Police Academy.
that's right.
Well, there was
What was her
Cammy,
name?
but Cammy wasn't in the
Keywords
Street Fighter
McGee.
2.
the original one, yeah.
Which version did she join?
I don't know. Was there a Street Fighter 1?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Was there a Street Fighter 2?
Yeah, that was the most famous
Then there
one.
was a Street Fighter 1.
That would be very strange to launch a video game franchise called Street Fighter 2 and not tell anybody that there wasn't a.
Star Wars did
original.
it kind of with 4.
Kind of, but they didn't
launched
say Star Wars 4.
Episode 4.
Yeah, they didn't launch it as Episode 4, though. That was retroactively called Episode 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Street
none of
Fighter
us.
So in the theatrical release, it didn't, like on the
Star
scroll.
Wars.
Never happened.
Wow.
Never.
I just learned that. So they just made
That's
that
a good
4.
question. I wonder what the scroll does say. Does the scroll say Episode 4? It might.
It does not.
Interesting. That's a good question, Zacho. Look that up.
Did I? Hello?
No, I know the title of it wasn't at the time Episode 4, but Zach's asking about the scroll beforehand, because in the scroll they do have the episode Roman numeral number bit, so I wonder if it is in this.
Changed in the DVD or something.
Don't know. It's a good question.
I don't care.
Yeah, I lost interest too.
So did I. Yeah.
But Zach, in the moment, good question.
Yeah, good question.
Now I've moved on.
Yeah.
Good question. Yeah, Street Fighter Wailed. Super fun game.
Yeah, the original movie, it did not say episode 4.
Oh,
Just
later
confirmed.
retitled.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. All right.
He wasn't planning on doing 6 films when he did the first one.
Yeah, correct.
Good point.
He just wanted to do one and then move on.
Yeah, and then move on
Yeah.
to doing what he always wanted to do, Steamboat Captain.
Yeah, right. Which wouldn't be a bad gig.
Yeah, it would.
He actually looks like, if you threw
Yeah.
a little tugboat hat
Yeah.
on George Lucas, that looks right. He looks like, with that beard, he looks like he should
Yeah.
work a tugboat.
Easy to be a murderer.
Hockey got on a tugboat once and then sued for misinformation.
Every boat is a tugboat.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
If your dad's on there,
Oh, my God. He tugs?
he'll do some tugging.
Oh.
Yeah, you could see him in Deadliest Catch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who, George Lucas or
Yeah.
Jeff Lambert?
All of them.
Yeah, he'll go
Different
out-
catches.
You go out on a boat with him, you get the crabs when you come back.
Who?
Your dad, Tugboat Johnny.
Wait, that's his real name?
No,
Oh.
his real name is Lawyer Jeff Lambert.
I've realized over the last couple of years, as Chris has started a love affair with your dad, that he knows everything about your dad. You know almost nothing. You don't know what your dad
It is
does for
something we
fun.
talk a lot about.
Yeah.
You don't know all of his side jobs.
No.
You don't know his likes, his dislikes.
If you knew anything about your dad, you'd know he doesn't like side jobs.
You don't know you never know his location.
Yeah, you never know where he is.
Yeah, I got him on 360 right now.
Yeah.
You're always surprised he's
On
continuing
Xbox?
to hook up with
No, I'm
Chris.
spinning him around in circles.
He might throw up.
Yeah, that's what I hope. That's what I
Yeah.
like. Hey, don't judge me.
The answer is Chris, but like of us, who's the most likely to be able to work on a boat or a tugboat? It's got to be
Yeah, it's
Chris.
hockey.
I'll
It
work
ain't
on a boat.
you. It definitely isn't me.
No, I would quit. My dad did for a full summer.
Well,
Worked
yeah,
on a
Chris
barge.
just mentioned
I
it.
made him do it.
Said he worked on a tugboat.
Wait, so when my 19-year-old dad,
Yeah.
7-year-old from what year were you born?
Well, I built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Because in 1969,
Yeah.
Nice.
my dad worked on a Lambert Bridge barge.
Of course he did.
Lambert Bridge
That was
barge?
name
What the
of-
hell does that mean?
Lambert barge. The Lambert.
You don't know,
Started-
do
Was
you?
it a family barge?
Yeah, my grandpa and my grandpa's brother
I
owned
wish
a
somebody
barge
barged in here and
company.
shoot you.
Where?
And down the Mississippi, it would go down to Louisiana. My dad worked on it every summer.
He sure as hell did.
Your dad, your grandfather had a boat company?
Barge company.
Is that where you guys got all the money?
Hey,
Was that a profitable
Sauce.
endeavor?
Hey, Sauce.
Yes, Dad.
None of that happened. That's something
100%
your
it
dad
did.
and I laugh about it all the time. He's been telling you that since you were a kid.
Oh.
They didn't do that since Huck Finn, man. Ain't nobody been down the Mississippi River for 100 years.
Not on a raft, but on a barge, like a big boat.
What do you think a raft is?
A small boat.
What do you think Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer's raft was made of?
Yeah, be honest.
Well, let me
say cheese.
Let me start over here.
Please do.
What's that bit? Zacho, help me out here. What's
No. You got it.
I
You
don't
got it.
ask for help,
I don't
mister.
need help on that. What's the bit called where
sex?
You think we all thought it was
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Isn't the Mandela effect that one of them did the opposite of what we think they did? Huck Finn rode the raft and Tom Sawyer didn't, but we all think it's the other way. Isn't that true?
I don't know.
God, I stopped caring about that.
Yeah,
too.
so did I.
So
but
quickly.
what do you want me to ask? What did Huck Finn do? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, what was the raft made of?
Were Huck Finn and Johnny Tremaine the same person?
They sure were. You nailed it.
The guy with the hurt hand that
You finally
painted
figured it
fences?
out. You know who else was in there too?
No.
Meghan Markle.
What?
All
The guy
three the
who-
same person.
Painted fences was Daniel LaRusso.
Come on, man. Wow.
Come on, man.
What, Huck?
You're so confused
I am.
by technology.
Man, did you shave off your brain too?
No, man.
Did you stay outside with your hat off yesterday and bake that little thing?
No, I put a bunch of suntan lotion on.
Yeah, I can tell.
And then put a hat on.
Yeah. I always wear
That's
hats.
good.
Just
You
for
need to do it.
protection.
Need to do it.
I like wearing a hat. I don't want to get sunburned on my chrome
Crank?
dome. No, that either. Who would want that? Who would want to be sunburned on their crank?
Jelly Bean Johnson. Bass player for Prince.
Yeah, JBJ.
How quickly I forget.
Guys, I thought that was a very successful first segment.
Are we on the air?
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
How'd you think we did?
I had a great day.
I got something else for you.
Getting busy.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to break.
we are.
We are.
All right, I can tell you after.
Can you give us a tease? Do a professional radio tease.
Okay.
The podcasters have to wait about 13 seconds for the payoff, but the radio listeners have to wait.
So did we.
Cory Cove was right again.
Now that is a tease.
Thanks.
Oh, you're teasing me because what was I right about?
How about them boobies?
No, not boobies.
I was right again.
Oh, wait, let's go
Oh,
to break.
I think I know. Okay.
Let's go to break.
All right, I think I know.
In the world is Zacko vacationing on the company's dime?
Power Trip Morning Show returns after this.
Thanks, beady eyes.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to hear what the teas were all about.
I think I figured it out.
Does it involve that game?
No, I think it's about the documentary from yesterday that I referenced.
How to Make Tommy Scream?
The one that I mentioned on the air.
Oh, not the one you're filming?
No, not the one that I'm well into the second act.
The reason that the girls liked me was, hey now, I'm all around you, Hey now, up on your heart I can sing through you. And I play and I sing and they say, hey man, you got soul in that music. And I said, yeah, I play a little bit, you know.
A lot of songs back in the day had the old "Hey Now" bit, right? Like way before Howard Stern was doing "Hey Now."
Hey now.
Hey now, or "Hey now."
Hey now,
A lot
you're
of
an
that.
all-star. I get your game on. Go. I play.
Yeah, why not?
Hey now, don't dream it.
Yeah,
it's over.
great song.
Shut it.
Okay.
Yes, shut it.
Go ahead, buddy boy. Tell us.
Yesterday, Corliss Cove brought up the documentary on Netflix called How to Rob a Bank. It's very, very, very good.
Number one.
It's a fun ride for an hour and a half,
Yeah,
right? Perfect
it's
length documentary,
perfect.
right? You don't need more than that.
No, if it was 4 episodes, you'd be like,
You might get bored.
this is boring.
I would want to know more about how they robbed each individual bank, but they give you enough of it in this little quick look that you're like, that's enough. I get it.
Corey's not wrong. There's male full frontal nudity, and that guy's got a hog on him.
Good for him.
It's just it's a cool story. Like,
I don't know why that's a selling point, by the way. I'm just going to say it again. I didn't understand it yesterday. I don't understand it today.
The full frontal male
Yeah.
nudity?
No,
Just in case you're not intrigued by bank robbery or if you're not inspired by the movie Point Break, maybe you say, I want to see 1.5 seconds of 90s crank.
Yeah, Hawk, remember that
Either
time?
give me 10 minutes or don't show it to me.
It's a second and a half. You get
Yeah.
the quickest glimpse ever. Because he's basically a nudist in the forest.
Yeah, he lives
before
in a
he robs
treehouse.
banks. He lives in a treehouse.
It's sweet. The treehouse whales.
Well, yeah, when you got meth money, you can build a treehouse.
But remember when we watched that Netflix bit where that massive crank was in it, and then we showed a bunch of people and they reacted? This one's not that far off. This is a nice size crank. Anyway,
Again, not sure why.
it's really good, man. The whole bit, like how they did it, how they ran surveillance on these things, how eventually they just got Scott got super greedy and wanted to do it over and over and over again.
Just like Bodie in Point Break, right?
Yeah.
You don't go for the vault, you dumb punk.
No,
what are you
then
doing?
but then they
Tell 'em.
realized that ain't enough money. Why are we robbing this place for $4,000?
Man.
But it gets the cat and mouse game with the FBI and the cops and all that. It's a sweet documentary.
The fact that the two agents basically hate each other.
Hate each
right?
other.
They keep telling
Yeah,
the
this
story
is
that the
my
other
case.
one screwed up.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun ride. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You had me at the title, right? How
Yeah.
to rob a bank.
And then
I'm interested.
You had me at 1 second of full frontal nudity.
Well, see, that's why we mentioned it.
Male. full frontal nudity. And I've never seen the film Heat.
Fantastic, by the way.
I've heard it's great. I might watch it this weekend.
De Niro and Pacino.
Yeah, it's gotta be great.
And peak Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, peek at him.
Of course.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's very good. Perfect hour and a half. It's fun to watch. Cory was right. It's good.
It's a good watch. You love documentaries anyway.
I do.
No, you normally watch murder docs.
Yeah, murder documentaries, yeah. Or cult documentaries.
Cult
Wait a minute,
docs.
murder doc.
Brilliant. So, yeah, it's great.
Dude,
Go see it.
Heat's a long watch, though. It's about a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard it's sweet.
Why are you sweating?
Watching cops.
Yeah, and how about the guys in this documentary, the How to Rob a Bank documentary, specifically mention how realistic the bank robbery scenes from Heat specifically are.
Yeah.
That the way that the cops react,
Yeah.
the way that the people inside the banks react, like they got it pretty close to right. That's pretty realistic.
Yeah,
They
it's
nailed
sweet,
it.
man. It's super good.
And scene.
Good for you, man. Way to go, Don Amici.
Oh, Don Amici.
Yeah. Who do you think that is, Paul?
Don Amici?
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
Do you think it's Donna, D-O-N-N-A, Michi?
Oh, good one.
Or Don, D-O-N?
Hello, Rosie. Hi, Rose.
Amici.
Hi, Rosie.
Is this a male or a female Chris just referenced?
I think it's a woman named Donna Michi. Is that right? Wrong? Hi, Rosie. No?
God, I wish I was a nudist living in a treehouse in Washington and not listening to this.
Well, if I was a sculptor, but then again, no.
Brilliant. So good. Great song.
Thanks.
Yeah, he lived in a treehouse and he always had his schlong out.
Did it make you want to rob banks?
No, because I don't have the heart to do that.
Did it make you want to change your name to Rob Banks?
No, no. How is that not somebody's name?
Oh, come on. It is.
Yeah.
Abby.
Like if your last name's Banks and you have a kid, are you like
Carlton, probably.
Adam.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm just going to do Robert Banks. And let's see. Robert C. Banks is an American experimental filmmaker.
I knew it. He seems like a filmmaker. Nude.
He did a documentary on Malcolm X or something. Whatever. I don't know. Sundance Film Festival. Yeah, Robert Banks. He is 57 years old from Cleveland, Ohio.
See?
Rob Banks.
Gotta love that.
There's a couple of people in Duluth.
Yeah, there's
Rob
more than that.
Banks.
There's like thousands.
Yeah, there's thousands of people in Duluth, man.
It's probably 20, 30,000 people.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's got to be more than that, right?
I don't know.
Chris, do you, maybe we asked you this a couple months ago when we were talking about this, but did
Back
you
and to
ever
the left.
did you ever know what your brother's name was going to be?
Yes, if he was a lady.
No.
Yeah.
No, the one that didn't make, the one that died in your twin that didn't make
nope.
it.
No idea.
You don't know.
Nope.
So you don't know if you would have been Chris or if he would have been Chris.
Right. No clue.
Because again, it's weird how that could maybe set a domino effect, right? If you name your kid Rob Banks,
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage that increases the chance that they want to rob banks.
I had a buddy named David Rapier.
True. That's not a joke.
That's not a joke, yeah.
That's true. And he didn't do that as far as we know.
Not as far as I know. Doesn't seem like him.
Right. You didn't play hockey.
Nope.
Spelled differently, but you didn't play
I had skates
hockey.
on one time in my life. Hurt my feet.
Right.
Have you visited a cove?
Sure.
Sure
did.
There's a small town on the way up
thanks, John Mellencamp.
to where my parents live. And every time I drive by it, there's a little sign that just says Cove. Every time I drive by it, I give it the finger.
So there's a sign that talks to you?
No, it just says Cove.
Right.
C-O-V-E.
It
And
just it talks to you.
And the one thing it says to you when you drive by, it goes, Cove.
No,
Does it say it loud? Does it scream it at you?
So it talks to you.
No, it's a street sign for F's sake.
A street sign that talks?
No, it doesn't talk.
You need to get your temperature checked and take
But
some
it
vitamins.
says something. You said it says Cove.
The sign.
Right. So it talks to you. It's a talking
No.
sign.
Yeah. The sign says long-haired
Listen,
freaky people
you're not
need not
confusing
apply.
me.
Yes, we are. The listeners realize how much we are confusing you.
Like this. Like if this is a street sign.
You're holding up a piece of paper like I don't know what a sign looks like.
I want that piece of paper to talk to me.
And it just
So hang on.
says-
Where's the button that you push to get it to talk?
No, it doesn't talk.
Then how does it
says
say my name?
Your name is written on it.
It's just like It's a Small World where they scan your magic band and say, "Have a good day, Cory."
I wish you two would get chlamydia.
The Bono and Edge.
Bono and the Bedge.
Bono and Bedge.
It's like Brett Blakemore over there. He just had one Blake.
Yeah.
He's not even living up to his name.
That's true. He's got a school named
Just
after him.
one.
though.
I do?
Yeah, you got a high school named after you.
Blake.
Oh, yeah.
Should have had more.
Well, you didn't like that joke at all.
I like the talking sign bit better.
Me too. Let's go back to that. What else?
So, anyway,
does the
so
sign
why
say?
does this sign on the way to the cabin talk to you?
Yeah.
It does.
No, how does it say something? What do you mean? Like sign language?
It's just I think it's a small city called Cove.
Does it yell at you?
No.
Yeah, does it demean you on a daily basis?
Is it the only sign that's
Would you like it
The
to
sign
demean
doesn't
you?
say Cory Cove. It just says
Hey, Paris.
I know, you keep holding up a blank white piece of paper as if
buddy.
that's going to make me
I
understand.
can't believe it says anything at all.
Yeah.
Are you a visual learner, Cory?
Usually, yes, but this in no way is helping.
Are you a learner, Sauce?
a who? No, I'm an idiot.
Oh, nobody's disagreeing.
Oh.
You're not an idiot.
Hey, it's Perry. Long time no see, Perry.
Buddy.
Parrish, I know you golfed with him yesterday, but what do you think of the haircut?
I like it.
Yeah.
You're on board?
I like it.
He likes it. He likes it.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yep. Hi. There it is.
Oh, man, I smell McDonald's.
Oh. McDonald's Wales.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does.
In 1989, Batman with Michael Keaton
The best one.
Yes.
was the highest grossing movie
It was a phenomenon.
over Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade by almost $50 million. Batman made $251 million.
Was that the one where he had nipples?
No.
Okay.
That was Clooney, I think.
I mean, I'm
wasn't
sure
it?
he
Was
has
that Clooney?
nipples.
Well, he does.
I think it was Clooney.
Clooney
but
was one with nipples.
this was it's one of my first, honestly, one of my first
times touching
actual
yourself.
memories.
Jesus Lord.
I remember.
Please don't talk to
I
the Lord.
remember as a 9-year-old going to that movie and the theater erupting the first time the Batmobile was on the screen, the first time the Joker was on the screen, the first time Batman was on the screen. Like every big major moment in that film, the theater went ballistic like it was a sporting event, and I was 9 going, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
And I didn't know who Jack Nicholson was at 9 years old.
No.
I just knew the Joker was awesome.
Yes, he was. No, I couldn't agree more, Cory. Because as much as I remember the Indiana Jones, I remember those blockbusters. That was like the first big blockbuster memory I have going to a movie.
It was
in
so much fun.
1989,
Yeah.
you'd have been how old, Perry?
Well, 77, 12.
Yeah. So, I mean, my God, that's wow.
Yeah.
Batman at the age of 12? Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Ain't
It was
nothing better than
the
that.
coolest thing I'd ever seen. Might add a little bit of a crush on Nicole Kidman then after that, too.
Wrong movie. You're talking about Kim Basinger?
Kim Basinger. Well, no,
And,
I
well,
like the Nicole Kidman.
as well, yeah.
Kidman was
Which one was Kidman?
She was in the Kilmer one.
Oh.
So that was what, the third one?
Yeah, that was Batman versus
Yeah.
the V.
I think that was number 3.
Well, that makes sense. I was a little bit older.
Yeah, hard not to.
Right.
Nicole Kidman.
Remember when Batman fought the criminal, the V?
What?
Yeah.
The V.
How about
Yeah.
this? Her name, I think it was Dr. Chase Meridian.
Yep.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
good.
me?
How do you
Chase
remember? Wow,
Meridian?
you remember that.
I think that's
I think you're
correct
right.
name.
My ghoulie guy.
I think you're right.
That's a terrible name. Chase Meridian.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Is that right? Is the last name right?
I think
it's
so.
Meridian.
Yeah, no, I think you nailed it. Somebody will let us know here. We'll let you guys know on Twitter.
Sauce is
Not
too
me.
fast, or too busy reading
I
BuzzFeed.
can't wait till you're 90 and you've forgotten everything in your life, but you're still recalling.
Why is that
random
so
Yeah,
Wow.
he's going to be a
Why is that
miracle.
something you're looking forward to?
Oh, yeah. You made it to 90. That's hard to do.
I don't think I'm going to, so I would
Yeah.
be thrilled to have no memory and be 90.
might make
Hey, man,
90s.
I'm with you, Cor.
God, my dad's 86. He doesn't remember S. He thinks you can just call shotgun on plane seats.
Yeah.
I'm 47 and can't remember a damn thing right now.
Right.
So now all I got to do is make it to 90.
Exactly. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
We won't have Sauce shaving his head again for at least a while on the Power Hour, but you can tune in weekdays at 8 to the Power Hour, presented by Quantum Fiber, KFAN.com/watch. All thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
I'm still shocked how many people tuned in to watch that yesterday.
Was it a lot?
We had more people watch that than we do on an average initials game.
They wanted to see what you look like, man.
Wow.
Man, that was sweet. I'm glad I did it.
Me
I
too.
feel
I
free.
like it.
Thanks,
You
Barry.
look good, buddy. I didn't recognize him when I first went into the golf course yesterday. I was driving up, and he walked like Sauce, and he kind of looked like Sauce, but he didn't have no hair.
The dog didn't recognize me when I got home. Oh,
The bounty hunter?
What about the
he
sign?
lives with us now.
Good.
Yeah, he's on tough times.
Did
man.
that sign recognize you when you drove by and whispered Cove to you?
Yeah,
The one that talks to you.
yeah.
Hey, so we checked the old Nicole Kidman IMDb or whatever to see if it was her name. But check this out. In researching Batman Forever,
Right.
1995, Val Kilmer gets cast as Batman, right? Joel Schumacher, who directed it, was also interested in Keanu Reeves as Batman. That's interesting, right? Because he was already big from Bill and Ted's and Point Break.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because this is 95. So thought about Keanu Reeves. He would have been a good Batman mid-90s, right? That's
for sure.
Speed must have been around 94 or so. So this is like Speed era Keanu Reeves, as we call it, Zach.
The best.
Peak Reeves.
Peak Reeves. Not even close.
But how about this? Also possible names for Joel Schumacher to be Batman in 1995. Alec and William Baldwin. Dean Cain, who went on to be Superman on TV. Kurt Russell.
Wow.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes. Johnny Depp. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, my Lord.
Which I can't even imagine.
I would have. I mean, come on. He's incredible.
And he would have hated this movie the way it turned out. He would have been like, why did I agree to this?
Yeah.
And last but not least, Tom Hanks. Now, again, who knows how close these were? These were just names, apparently, that Schumacher was kind of interested in. I don't know if Hanks was considering being Batman.
I was going to say.
If it's a list of who they're interested in the 90s, every movie probably had to have an interest in Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's true.
Still today.
Yeah, good point.
He's kind of the man.
Yeah.
Doesn't Daniel Day-Lewis do the whole method acting thing?
No.
Can you imagine him doing? Sorry.
Bill the Butcher is one of my favorite characters.
Always Batman.
He's always Batman.
Hopefully wouldn't take that Batman role too seriously off the screen.
How about this? In the 1989 one, Christopher, right? Harvey Dent was played by Billy D. Williams, although he didn't turn into Two-Face in those first couple movies, right? It was just he was just Harvey Dent.
He did talk behind your back.
He did. He was very Two-Face, but not Two-Face.
Should work at the Fan.
So, very good point. Well said.
Well said.
So they thought about having him continue that bit, but they ended up casting Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, right? / Harvey Dent. The other options were Al Pacino, Clint Eastwood, Martin Sheen, and Robert De Niro.
He wasn't messing around.
Wow.
He was going after the big boys.
And Robin Williams at one point was in discussions to be the Riddler.
That would have been sweet.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, that would.
And according to Wikipedia, was reportedly in competition for the role with John Malkovich.
Yeah, either way.
Eventually, it went to Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Two pretty good, amazing actors.
How about this? It says the role was given to Jim Carrey after Robin Williams turned it down.
Isn't that film terrible?
It's not good.
I loved it.
In a 2003 interview, Joel Schumacher said that Michael Jackson had lobbied hard to be the Riddler before Jim Carrey got it.
I believe he even filmed some things and sent it to him.
Yeah.
Things they didn't
Well,
want to
didn't
see.
Tommy Wiseau try and be the Joker? Wasn't that a bit?
Maybe. Anyway, should we do front page sports?
Sure, man.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Buy 2 Gatorades, get 1 free, and you can try the new Lightning Blast flavor. Limited edition exclusively at Holiday. Buy 2, get 1 free. Gatorade, your thirst quencher. Get it this morning or any morning at Holiday. Right?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Always go to Holiday.
Go.
Holiday Wales.
Holiday is the best.
Yes, duh.
All right, do you guys want just the headline, or should we go into the most interesting story of the day? Do you want the front runner story, or the long shot kind of offshoot story?
Offshoot.
Offshoot?
Offshoot.
Perfect.
Oh.
You guys asked for it.
No, he's right. I asked for it. I want to know.
Yeah.
I need to know.
This one matters. our guy is in the mix. Blake Bond.
Let's go.
He is 11th in chips with 22 to go in event number 28, the $1,500 freeze out no limit hold'em event. So
let's go, buddy.
There was 2,100 people, give or take, in it. We're down to the final 22, and he's right in the middle of the pack. It's a good place for Blake to be. 11th in chips with 22 to go. Now remember, the bet that Sauce and I have, we have a $100 bet that somebody from Minnesota wins a bracelet this summer. So far, they haven't. There's about 100 events. We're a quarter of the way through. No Minnesota bracelets. But you said if I or Blake wins one, it doubles to 200.
I thought I said it just if you won.
No, you said me and Blake.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine.
Almost positive you said me and Blake.
I just said you.
I think it was me and Blake. Power Trip Bets knows our bets better than we know.
Sure. Yeah.
How great would it be if Blake wins me 200 and wins his first career bracelet in something like $412,000?
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would gladly pay you the $200 because I love Blake. He's an A+ person.
And I thought about this the other day, and again, I know I'm not going to win a bracelet, but if I won a bracelet and I won $500,000 or $1 million, I asked myself, would I make Sauce pay the $200 because I won a bracelet? And my answer would be, I would spend a vast majority of the money I won making sure legally that you paid me the $200.
I would pay you instantly. What do I look like?
I finished the joke?
No.
Yeah, what does he look like? Tell him.
I don't think he looks like Rosen.
Oh, brilliant.
The haircut does not make him look like Rosen at all. Anyway, go Blake. Let's go.
Let's go, Blake.
Thank you.
Not you.
Oh.
His wife finished 8th a couple days ago. She almost won her first bracelet. Now Blake's going for it.
When is the final table for that?
Love it.
I assume they play down to it today.
Okay.
With 22. I haven't looked.
You going to go down there and get on the rail?
I think he's going to be done.
Damn.
By the time I get there.
That's too bad.
If it's tomorrow, then sure, I'll sweat him.
You go down there and get on the rail.
Zach knows the vernacular. You walked through it this week, did you not? You walked through the old Paris and Horseshoe.
Yeah. It's there's an energy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's the best.
There's a very sad guy at the airport at TSA.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's most of them.
Yeah.
He was saying the World Series just didn't work out for him this year is what he said.
Yeah. Been there, buddy.
Probably right.
Been there, buddy. Parrish, Oilers star Leon Draisaitl not suspended for his hit on Florida's Alexander Barkov. Although I will argue, as a guy that's cheering for the Oilers, I was pretty sure that Barkov threw his head into Draisaitl's elbow. But he is not going to be fined and not suspended. So the Panthers up 2-0, Game 3 in Edmonton Thursday.
Yeah, Florida's rolling right now. Bobrovsky, literally the only two things he's missing from his trophy room are the Stanley Cup and the Conn Smythe, which is the Stanley Cup playoffs MVP, and it looks like he's ready to grab them both. He's just playing absolutely lights out. Florida as well. They're so deep, where Edmonton has to rely on a Draisaitl, McDavid to do most of their scoring, or at least get the drive their scoring. Florida can rely on a guy like Evan Rodriguez that you guys have probably never heard of to score a couple goals and win game 2. I mean, they're just so deep. It's incredible. I can't believe Draisaitl didn't get at least a fine. And I understand that it comes playoff time. The league, just like the officials, want to put their whistles away. Like, they don't want to have a hand in the outcome. But that was pretty bad, and it was against another All-Star and reigning Selke Trophy winner, Barkov. So I kind of thought he'd at least get a fine out of it, maybe a game. But that was kind of a long shot, I thought, in my mind, and obviously he didn't. Just because it's the playoffs, and most importantly, it's the final. The league looks at that as, we can't leave McDavid on his own to try. They're just not going to take out a key person at this point unless it's absolutely violent.
Right. And the problem too is that the max fine they can do is $5,000.
Yeah.
Right.
So every time there is a fine, it's everybody goes, well, league only fined them $5,000.
Yeah.
So I think those headlines are.
Luckily, the players have a good enough CBA where those fines have to stay nice and low for the players, especially compared to some of the other sports. So it is. And that's why I'm kind of surprised they didn't give it, because the fine it's just a slap on the wrist. It's a warning. It's so they have it.
The finger.
Draisaitl.
Well, the elbow to me was fine worthy, but leaving your feet, that to me is the biggest thing. Because that's so dangerous, and that's a huge no-no in the league to leave your feet jumping into a hit. So I thought that would be at least a game worthy.
That's that's a pretty good question. But in all honesty, I'd probably prefer the guy jumping.
Really?
Yeah, you can still protect yourself. You might have a chance to go with the fall or anything. When you get an elbow to the chin, like you're just not ready for it. It's just like a right hook that you're just not expecting right to your chin.
If you're Brad Marchand, you can just get low and flip him.
100%. Or if you're Sam Bennett, you can just punch Marchand in the face when you're hitting him and do it where the rest can't see.
Hockey rocks.
Yeah, he does rock. I love hockey.
Yes, he is the best.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, looks like I don't think this series is over just yet. But again, Florida, they're just so deep. They're so good. They have so many weapons, and again, they have Sergei Bobrovsky.
We're going to bet on golf in a couple of hours, but big news yesterday, Jon Rahm withdrew from the U.S. Open due to a foot injury. He's got an infection between a couple of his toes and pulled out.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Good thinking, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah, well said.
I think Muss is still going to pick him today.
Yeah.
Muss ain't never-
Muss isn't going to wake up.
Muss is in. We convinced him yesterday.
If he wakes up.
He'll be up.
So who's in?
Zach,
I know I'm up for first.
When Parrish is firing shots about
people waking up.
That's pretty good.
Are you in, Zacho?
Poor Muss.
Little hypocritical.
No,
you're not in?
Yeah, I'll be.
All right, the four of us, Hawk. Hang on. I got the list right here.
Four of us.
Gone too soon.
This is
Hawk,
a major,
you're in, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm in.
the
US Open, yeah.
Cory,
I care.
Sauce,
I look like I
Hawk,
care.
Rosie, Parrish, Bonus, Marnie, Creasel, Lawyer Lambert, Gorg, Carly, Tommy, Muss, and then Zacho.
Why did you have to get named last?
Because I didn't think you would be in it.
Because I'm not least.
Well said, Zacho. You are not least.
It's the best thing you could say.
If you lease some cars, you don't have to worry about like maintenance.
Might have to do that.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey named cover athlete for Madden NFL 25, the first 49er to be on the cover. And he's the first running back on the cover since Adrian Peterson and Barry Sanders in 2013. And he's also this is how fast things change. We just talked about this yesterday. First non-quarterback on the cover of Madden since Antonio Brown.
Really?
In 2018. Remember when Brown was a giant deal before he lost his mind?
I'm down with Brown.
Yeah. 2018.
Is there kind of like a jinx for being on the cover? No, nothing like that.
There used to
There
be.
used to be,
Okay,
the
that's
Madden
what I
curse.
thought I heard
I
about
forgot
that.
about
Every year people used to talk about that, but that mostly hasn't been the
Well,
case for a
was it
long
like
time.
injuries or just
Yeah.
they'd have a crap? Okay.
Both. Injuries and bad
And
play.
bad year. Okay.
Will JJ ever get the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he would this year.
Yeah.
But he was hurt a lot of last year. But McCaffrey should be on it. McCaffrey's the best offensive player in football.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah,
You made a sports point and the whole room went quiet.
Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, it's all
I
right.
felt bad.
I know.
Hockey's looking up Hall of Fame game preseason tickets. We might go, right, Hogs?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I wish you'd just shut up.
That is evergreen.
Sorry, Daddy. Yeah, button bar. Are we still going to go
That
to the Hall
actually
of Fame
came
game?
from the button.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to go.
we might drive down in Hawks fan.
Yeah, we're going to drive down in my van.
Yep,
Road trip.
yep. Go
By
to
the way,
game.
Power Trip Bet says the
Marnie's not going.
The double thing was just for me, not Blake.
All right.
Well, he likes the double thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So if Blake wins, I only win 100 from you. I thought it was both of us, but whatever.
I'd gladly pay it if Blake won it.
Same.
Yeah. But you're going to owe me 600 more bucks.
Probably.
Doesn't
Who cares?
matter. Right.
And make
As
it
Chris
long
always
sheets.
says, I'll make more.
Yeah, man.
I'll figure
Great
it out.
job. Who
Long
cares?
sheets.
I'll mow lawns or something.
That's not what I heard.
Can we do that on the Power Hour next week?
Whoa.
Talk about those numbers.
What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. After this on the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Find our Mall of America street team all summer long at our events. Come out and find us and ask about our Mall of America mystery cards, where everyone is a winner. See where we'll be next at KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
Hey, Christopher, when you're writing songs,
Yes, sir.
Is that what most people do, what you just did?
Yeah.
Just kind of sing gibberish and find the vocal pattern and then fill in the words later?
Yep, I don't know if most people do, but that's what I do. Yeah. I think probably so, though.
Sauce, you do it. Start the song over. Let's do the gibberish bit. See if you can find a good vocal pattern that would work for a rock song. Ready, go.
Me?
Yeah.
It's time for the show. I'm watching.
He doesn't understand.
That's gibberish.
No, those are actual words.
Oh, okay, got it. Start it again. Please.
1, 2, 3.
That is.
All right, I got it. I got it. One more time.
You're wearing the band out.
One more time. Gibberish.
This is probably what it was like working with David Lee Roth.
Yeah. It sounds like we need to break up.
Oh. Sorry, Diddy.
We're going our separate ways. The creative differences. We like to create. He doesn't.
Haven't there been a lot of songs that bands have flat out admitted that, if they fill in with a na 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 na, and then they just realize, well, we can't think of anything better than that. Let's just leave that part in.
Sure.
That happens once in a while in music.
I remember one of the story I like about that was Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Talk about Jack and Diane, and they were working through it, and they were like the clap.
Yeah.
In there, and that wasn't necessarily supposed to be part of the song. He was just kind of doing that to kind of help, I don't know, keep time, whatever he was doing. And they recorded it, and they realized they needed the clap. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he had the clap in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. So did
for
Hawk.
sure.
You know what? It went away on its own.
As it does.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's time for What Really Matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between, Chris will change something about your life forever.
Really matters, right?
And it's brought to you by our friends at Catalyst Supply
Dango.
and CatalystSupplyCo.com. Thanks, Catalyst.
Dango.
Hot dog eating champion Joey Chestnut out at Nathan's hot dog eating contest over a partnership with a plant-based brand. He is a 16-time winner. He's won 16 of the last 17 4th of July hot dog eating contests. He's won 8 straight. He would be allowed to compete if he renounces his partnership with the brand.
Yeah.
Well, if he's getting paid.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Something million, right?
Oofta.
So he does hold the all-time record with 76 hot dogs and buns. That was in 2021.
Jeez.
For people that are into Major League eating.
My brother.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you.
Oh, no, I'm.
Is that the end of the sentence?
I don't know. Zach had his hand up.
I know, but you said and then just stopped.
No, I'm a amateur Major League eater.
You do look like an aspiring Major League eater.
I like eating.
You look
Shove
like
it
a
up your
perspiring.
I'm not sweating.
I'm not done.
Thanks, Crackhead Bob.
Anyway, so who knows if we're going to see Joey Chestnut? It sounds like, based on Nathan's hot dog people, that it's ultimately up to Joey. If Joey wants to walk away from this partnership, he can get back in.
It's a dangerous world for hot dog people.
Yeah.
Man.
I would think everyone else is excited about that. Finally got a shot.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think the true Major League eating fans,
like your brother
Dave, they don't really like him.
Why? He's the GOAT.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
too good, too dominant.
No, there's
Would you say they want to roast him on an open fire?
No, that's Glenn Taylor.
Oh, I don't know. There's a theory that some of these contests he does that he kind of cookie
It's a
monsters
Chestnut
it.
bit. Yeah, I got it.
But they let him win because he's Joey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're saying it's rigged.
No, but he cookie
baby
monsters
kangaroo.
it. But yeah.
Is he breaking the rules? I mean,
I don't know. Some of the Major League eating fans.
You've said that 3
Not
times.
the bandwagoners. Not the ones
the diehards.
The diehards. July every year.
Somebody who I know who goes to the website on a regular basis, my brother, to look at the
dang it.
records.
He goes to the gathering of the Juggalos and Major League Eating websites.
Yes, Hawk.
I am
and wears Sean Kemp retro jerseys.
I'm a Major League eating fan, but I would consider myself a die easy one.
Oh, brilliant. Got it.
That was brilliant. You were reading your phone. You weren't even listening
He
to
didn't
his
really
joke.
hear me, but he was
I
throwing,
did.
He had a brilliant
Hey, Sauce, I'm a Major League eating fan, but I die easy.
You thought Zach said it.
Yeah, sorry. Brilliant. See, that's funny.
brilliant, too.
Yeah,
My
he's
God.
funny.
I'm on fire.
His bar for brilliance is definitely lower than mine,
Well,
which is fine. It's
and he's
fine. I
my
understand
Hogs
it.
daddy.
I deserve that. He's
Yeah, you're
nicer to
mean to
you,
me.
so the bar should be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not very tall.
Oh.
Come on, say it.
Gee.
That wasn't okay. Thank you. I was gonna say.
What really matters, though, is this.
Crap! I was shopping for things for my Mustang. I wasn't ready for this.
Oh, what are you buying?
Don't you worry about it.
Are you back on the chive?
I'm
I
getting
forgot
Daddy
you bought a
car seat.
Mustang, so I thought you were going to say I'm buying things from my mustache. My brain finished the
Tassels.
sentence before it was
Same.
over. I'm like, what is he buying for his Mustang?
I got a little
Mustang.
tiny
Got
comb
it.
for my mustache.
If you ever really get a mustache, can you please do that? Just like Max has a pick for his hair, just have a little tiny mustache comb that
Like
you
a
just take around.
crab's comb.
Yeah. Make sure that the old handlebar is looking good.
Yeah, you've used the crab's comb.
Well, I had to on the top of my head because I don't have much hair.
You had crabs in the top of your head?
No.
You've had better days.
What do you mean? I think I'm doing fine.
I think you're doing great.
No, you don't. I see it in your beady eyes.
What really matters is this. Finally, some gibberish.
Oh, got it.
He's writing a song.
I am. I'm listening to this song.
I love that one.
Twilight Zone's Rod Serling tested parachutes as a part-time job.
Whoa.
The amount of money he earned depended on the danger of the jump. In one instance, he earned $1,000 for testing a jet ejection seat that had killed the previous 3 testers.
Just $1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was hoping to find
Yeah,
a way out.
he
was
There's no easy way out,
yeah.
man.
I'll
There's-
do it, guys.
Yeah.
Just give me the hard ones.
Give me $1,000.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
That one didn't work. Come on, you got this. Son of a bitch. And we got it this time, I know it. Oh, man, this is a bad game.
0 for 3. You're up, Rod. Go ahead. Oh, boy. Hang on a second. Sauce.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Hang on. Hang on. Not going to be worth it. Hang on. All right. Hey, look, we're 0 for 3. Those parachutists didn't survive. But Rod Serling from Twilight Zone. You're up, Rod.
I know, Rod.
Oh. Hello. Am I supposed to be Rod?
Oh, you're just supposed to say that was brilliant.
Oh, no, that's not
You
that.
don't get that's a pity
I know,
brilliant.
Rod.
You were looking for a pity brilliant, and you're not going to
bad.
get him.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
He doesn't give you
That's
pity
actually pretty
brilliant.
good. It's not genius.
Hey, do you know that guy that tried out parachutes?
No.
I know, Rod.
No, now you're just... Who goes back to the same joke all the time?
Well, I've made this known many times. As much as I love Rosen, I know Shaver, I know Rod. They don't report. There is no reporting going on in this town when it comes to the TV guys.
Yeah.
I feel if I do more work over there at Channel 9, I may not break a lot of stories. I'm going to be on top of stories.
The beauty of it is you can hear PA not listening.
No, you can hear him just feeding him.
Yeah.
I know, Rod.
Yeah. Yep. And PA just says, yep.
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 NBA Finals Game 3 is tonight, 7:30. Boston is in Dallas, Texas to take on the Mavericks. Boston's up 2-0. The Mavericks, 2.5-point favorites now on DraftKings. Line probably sliding a little bit towards the Mavs because it looks like Porzingis
Porzingis, that son of a bitch.
is unclearish about playing Game 3. He has a, quote, rare injury to his leg, some soft tissue injury or bit. So status for Game 3, a little bit in the air. Yeah, they said it's a rare one.
They're just trying to hide that because it's the postseason?
Don't know.
I mean,
they said what it was, but it's something I'd never really heard of. It's some soft tissue thing that's not easy to get, I guess. Who knows?
well,
you would think all of those would be kind of the same.
Yeah, soft tissue
I don't know.
does suck.
My whole body's one giant soft tissue.
No, your body's handsome.
I wonder what the strange part. I want to hear what it is. I'm curious.
Let me see here. I mean, I don't stay on top of stories, so I'm not sure.
I know, Rod.
It's not your job.
Yeah, sometimes I stay behind him.
Parrish, let's see if you're familiar with this. Celtics announced Tuesday that Porzingis has a torn...
Oh, that's son of a
Man, I'm going to
bitch.
struggle with this, but I'm going to try. Torn medial...
Poor.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Rastafarian.
Whoa.
Reticulum?
Python?
Retina. Jeez. R-E-T-I-N-A. Retinaculum?
Yeah, she no longer works
I tore
here.
my retina.
Retinaculum. Allowing dislocation of the posterior tibal... I feel like sauce reading.
Holy cow.
Okay, don't blame me.
This is a doozy.
Tibialis tendon in his left
Justin
leg. I have
Timberlake.
no idea how you say some of
Yowza.
these words.
Retinaculum.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Retinaculum.
Retinaculum. Okay, so he's got a torn medial retinaculum.
Yep, never heard of that one.
Sounds like
Congratulations.
the name of a Tool album.
You got me.
It does sound like it. Fearinoculum, medial retinaculum. More of what really matters.
No, it's not true, buddy.
Oh, it's Duel. It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
It is the Duel. You guys are all going to need a piece
rock.
of paper
I know, Rod.
and a pen, I guess, unless you want to write. with
I
your
know,
own
Rod.
blood. I don't care what
I
you
know, Rod.
Rev up your engines and race to Treasure Island for Monster Truck Thunder. This action-packed event will be a smashing spectacular with daring stunts and next-level excitement for the whole family. Don't miss the island's first ever Monster Truck Rally on Saturday, June 29th. Tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets today at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
Sorry, I couldn't hear the big voice guy. What did he say?
It's time for Duel of the Decade.
That's right. That's what it is.
Let's go.
That's right. Let's go. Guys, do you remember when they handed out a quiz? It was called a pop quiz, and you guys weren't ready for it. Remember that? How great that felt?
Sauce and Zach probably big fans of the old pop quiz.
I asked those with flying colors.
You asked them?
You asked them?
I asked them
What'd you
too.
ask them?
That's
I hated those.
Those were just about the most horrifying thing to me.
Yeah, I wasn't
I
paying
was
attention.
never ready for
Yeah.
a pop quiz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were pop quizzes.
Yep.
Talk about.
Yeah. And you loved when they said it's multiple choice, you're like, cool,
Yes.
right? But what?
Scantron.
But what about when they said it was
Fill in the blank.
Fill that blank.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah, fill it. Talk about.
Fill it.
All right, buddy. Got it.
Come on, fill it.
Wow, that guy's into it.
Like Marky Mark and Good Vibrations.
Very well played, Cory.
That's right. We're going to play a version of Duel of the Decades today called Fill in the Blank, in case you missed it.
Fill that blank.
A doodle-doo.
Fill it.
Blank a doodle doo.
Frank,
Come
just
on,
a
fill
great
it.
bit.
God. 10 seconds, Mr. Mark.
Come on, fill it.
He's the GOAT. All right.
Come on, fill it.
All right.
This is specifically from the decade 2000.
Oh, yeah.
From 2000 to 2010.
Thank God.
Fill in the blank. Are you guys ready? You're going to write
Yes.
down your answers. And I don't say them out loud. I got 10 questions. All right? It's another one of those games where we're all going to answer, and Corey's going to predict who's going to get how many. Are you guys ready?
Oh, I like this
Everybody
game.
ready? You know what the game is called?
Because Corey's going to get all 10.
Come on, fill it.
What's the... Sorry, I didn't hear that. I was talking over it.
Come on, fill it.
Come on.
Yeah,
Fill that blank.
freaky Marky Mark.
Fill it.
You ever seen those videos of him explaining
Racism?
how he kind of
Yeah.
Well,
how he grew up on the streets and he's lived a rough life, so he understands the streets, and that's why his rhymes are so fresh.
Mark Wahlberg sucks.
God, Mark does suck.
Do you think?
I think he does.
I think he sucks. I think he thinks
sucked,
he's God.
But maybe you think he thinks he's God?
Yes, he thinks he's. Yeah, he thinks he's a god. Yes, Mark Wahlberg sucks. He's in like 2 good movies, and one of them is Ted.
What do you mean,
because
sucks?
Ted's hilarious.
And the other
Departed
guys.
was fantastic.
What about the other guys?
The other guys. He's shined in that.
Yeah, the other guys
Okay,
is
he's
pretty
in
damn
3 good movies. Name another one. See, you can't.
Sure I can.
Gave us a lot of time.
I'm going to name this one Mustang Sally in the Universe.
Are you still buying things for your
Of
Mustang?
course I am.
The
I'm busy.
Italian job wasn't terrible.
Yeah, you
Fair.
listen. I tried it. I liked it.
Come on, fill it.
Boogie Nights is fantastic.
Did you
Boogie
my dad
Nights
dress
is
up as Mario?
fantastic.
I've never seen that.
What?
Yeah.
Boogie night.
A lot of nudity,
Yeah.
both ways.
Full frontal.
All right, here we go.
Is he schlong?
You're going to have Kelly on roller skates.
Number 1.
My what?
Streaming services is the category. Netflix, originally a DVD rental, began streaming movies and TV shows in blank. What year?
Oh, what year did they start streaming?
Originally a DVD rental service, began streaming movies and TV shows in what year?
Come on, feel it.
We're just writing these down.
Write it down. That's number 1.
Wow.
Thank you.
Good question, Hawk.
Good question. Oh, good.
Feel it.
All right. Okay.
Number 2, Michael Phelps. At the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Michael Phelps won blank gold medals, breaking records and making histories.
Come on, feel it.
I think I know that one.
I think I know that one too.
Is that right? We'll write it down.
Feel it.
Number 3, the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, God.
Set new standards for epic filmmaking. The first one came out in what year?
Feel it.
In the year 2000s.
Come on, feel it.
It was 3 consecutive years, 3 consecutive Decembers, I think, they came out.
Nerd.
But when was the first one? Oh, man.
That is the question.
First one was probably somewhere in
I'm not confident about any of
this range.
Come on, feel it.
All right.
Number 4, reality TV takeover. Survivor debuted in what year, kicking off a reality television craze? Survivor. What year?
Fantastic show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Appreciate you.
I've seen a couple seasons
nice.
of it. It's pretty good.
Good.
Parrish, you
Number
think you could do that show or not? You think you could be on Survivor? It's like 30 days in Fiji or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could handle that.
Feel it.
All right.
Number 5. Apple launched the first iPod. In what year? It could hold 1,000 songs, which was revolutionary at the time. It changed how people listen to music. What year did the first iPod get launched?
Man.
Music by local band.
Man.
Smith and Herb, by the way.
I like it.
Come on,
Great vibe.
feel it.
You know who's super underrated, Sauce?
Herb.
Number 6.
He was listening.
These sheepskin boots, originally from Australia, became a global fashion trend in the 2000s.
They're hideous.
Come on,
I got
feel it.
one.
I got one.
Number 7. These style hats were made famous by Ashton Kutcher and became a must-have accessory in the years 2000s. What kind of hats?
I
Fill that
think
blank.
I got 2.
I think I have 2 as well.
Inches?
No, I wish.
Number 8. The first Harry Potter film premiered in the year 2001. What was the name of that film? Do you think it was called
I'm trying to think.
On what
Man.
country?
Come on, feel it.
Hold on, I'm writing it.
Number
down.
9.
Hold on. Please, thank you.
Take your time. You ready?
I'm still writing.
Jesus. Number 9.
Got it.
I have an idea why it's taking you so long. Struggled with the spelling?
No, I don't know. No.
Feel it.
Worry about you.
I did.
YouTube allowed anyone to upload and share videos transforming entertainment and information. YouTube was founded in what year?
Man.
I think I know that one.
Yowza.
You think you know that one?
Yeah.
I think I know that one too.
What the?
1 or 2. One of the 2.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with that one.
Man. All right.
And lastly, in a little game we call
Fill that blank.
the first iPhone combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator, setting the stage for modern smartphones. What year was the first iPhone released?
I know that for a fact.
Fill it.
I've one. It's one or
fill it.
one of 2 years.
Filled it, baby.
Oh.
Everybody have their final answers down?
Yes, yeah.
We're going to let Sauce tell us what he thinks the answers are.
Okay.
Number 1, Netflix, originally a DVD rental service, began streaming movies and TV shows in what year?
2009?
Is he right?
It's before
I
that.
have 2008.
I went 2006.
I went 5.
Are we all sharing?
Yeah, everybody.
I went 5.
Derek?
Oh, yeah.
What do you say?
Come over here. I said 09 as well.
2007.
God.
Dang
Come
it.
on,
Was
close.
Nobody got it right. Number 2, Michael Phelps. 2008 Beijing Olympics. How many gold medals?
Well,
This one I feel good about.
Mark Spitz, I think, won 14.
He did what now?
I think he won 15.
No.
Mark
Way
Spitz.
less.
Follows 115.
I was like, I kind of went with 1 year.
That's what I
Yeah, it's 1 year.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's
2008
yeah.
Olympics, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many did he win?
Yeah.
We went 8 for 8. He won 8 gold.
That's correct. 8 is correct.
Close. I had 7. I am one off.
Well,
Come on, feel it.
But he broke Mark Spitz's record,
Yeah,
which
for
I think is
total
15.
and everything like
Well, maybe total, but yeah.
Sure,
he was asking
sorry.
about the actual year.
I
Went
wasn't-
8 for 8.
I wasn't listening.
Obviously. Who got it right?
I did. Anybody else?
8.
Nope.
Nobody else?
Changed it to 9s.
He just a 9.
I had 7. And I wish I would have changed it to 8.
Zach, number 3, the Lord of the Rings trilogy started in what year?
I've never seen a movie. I guess.
Never seen a movie in your whole life?
Not one.
Not a single
not even
movie?
an X-rated
You
film?
poor guy. Your parents, you had a sheltered
No, I didn't see
childhood.
Ladybugs.
It's a fantastic form of entertainment. You should look into it. There's
Check it out.
thousands
And
of
I
them.
saw cats, unfortunately.
Oh, like a little kitty cats?
So you just watch movies named after animals.
Correct.
What's the answer, Bubba Boy?
I guessed 05, but I don't know.
Is he right?
I think that's about when the third one came out, which is why I guessed 03.
That's what I guessed.
Dang it, I'm
03.
02. Am I one off again?
No, you might be right. It's somewhere. It's either 02 or 03.
Yeah,
It's in that
right
range.
in there somewhere, yeah.
2001.
Oh, man.
my God.
2001.
Bitch.
God dang it.
0 for 3.
Fantastic
I'm over
movies.
3.
I love
Yeah,
those
they're
movies.
very entertaining
Feel
movies.
And they
Come
hold
on,
up.
feel it.
All right. That guy's
getting his money
He
for it.
is.
He's into it, man.
He's loving
That guy's
Duel of the
horny.
Decade. Loving it.
Abbott told me if we're going to pay big voice guy, we got to use him a lot. Number 4,
He likes getting used.
kicking off the reality television craze, Survivor debuted in what year?
This is one of 2, I think.
Parrish?
I think it's
2000.
50-50.
He says 2000.
That's what I
Is he
wrote.
right?
That's exactly what I wrote as well. It's
He
either
is
2000
correct.
or
Here
All
we
right,
go.
West
Richard
to
Hatch. Richard Hatch, season 1 winner, and then he got into tax
I knew-
evasion.
This I remember these by like team. I was like, all right, I was on the Islanders when that
Oh, yeah,
happened.
got it.
So I know it's between these years.
It's like how Sauce remembers tragedies based on what he was eating that day.
Yeah,
correct.
Very similar.
You remember what team you were on.
Yeah.
The first iPod could hold 1,000 songs, and it was released in what year? Corey?
This one's tough because I don't remember if it overlapped with like the Napster era. It was early, right? Because not to get ahead, but the iPhone was like 5 years later, right? 5-6 years later. So
Yeah.
I went
Yes.
01 for the iPod.
Dang it. I kind of went a little earlier. I went 97.
That would be tough if the answers are all in the
It's only in
2000s.
It's all in the years 2000.
I'm going to change another answer.
I said 03.
I said 04.
I said 01.
It
as
was
well.
01.
Zach, we
That's
got
right. The year 01.
So 97 was wrong?
97 was
It
off,
was.
yes.
Brett, these sheepskin boots from Australia were called what?
I think the only thing that I came up with was Uggs.
You are correct.
That is
Zach.
correct.
Uggs
Yeah,
it
that one.
was.
Yeah.
That's right.
People wore them
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
When I
Isn't the bit, though, that they're for, like, in the house? Like, people,
I don't know,
they
but
were invented to wear in the house.
and I know a lot of NHLers absolutely love them because then in the middle of the season, it saved us from bending over to put socks on.
Yeah, man.
We could just slide those and go to practice.
Nothing lazier than a professional hockey player.
Correct.
Hey, Derek.
Yes, sir.
What was the type of hat that Ashton Kutcher made famous?
Yeah, I had no idea, so I just picked a funky hat and went bucket hat.
I hope you said bucket.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I hope too.
Anybody
Okay,
else?
B with the B.
I wrote Page Boy.
Bucket.
It's trucker.
It's
It's a trucker hat.
Yeah, it's
That's
trucker.
right. It's a trucker
Yeah,
hat.
that's where I knew I had those two.
Number 8.
You wrote, what did you write?
Page Boy. Isn't that
Page Boy?
But I think that's
What is a
isn't
Page
that
Boy?
the kind of hat
You mean Newsboy?
that Common used to wear?
Newsboy.
Isn't that called a Page Boy?
Fill that blank.
I mean, yeah, he got super famous for the trucker hats on Punk'd.
Yep.
The first Harry Potter film premiered in 2001.
Yeah,
what was it
this.
called? Saucy?
It was called Harry Potter and Hawk's Dad.
You honestly, you don't know?
I have no idea. I read the book, but I don't
No
remember.
chance.
No, I did.
I know that.
Anyone?
Come on.
I read the
feel
first
it.
10 pages of the book. Never saw the movie. But
And
I
what did
believe
you
it
guess?
is
Never seen any
Harry
movie.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
That is correct.
Which is why I guessed that it was taking Sauce long to try to spell sorcerer.
I butchered it.
Do I get extra credit because I was actually overseas at the World Championships and I bought the European version and it's known as the Philosopher's Stone over there. So I have two answers. Do I get? Does that take my 97 answer away?
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
I bet it's worth money.
Yeah.
Number 9. And fill in the blank. Fill that blank. YouTube was founded in what year? Zecco?
I guess 2000 and I was initially wrote 6, but I think it might be 5. But I'll say 6.
I wrote 6.
I wrote 5.
I wrote 6.
I wrote 2000.
It's probably 5.
It was 2005.
Yes. I'm getting so lucky. I'm running hot.
I was sitting in that chair that Brett's in the first time I saw YouTube.
Yeah, I got 4 right.
That's
so
wild.
4. That's batting 400. That's Hall of Fame.
I woke up this morning wondering where you were sitting when
I
you
don't know,
saw
I just
YouTube
think
for
it's
the first time.
interesting.
It's so weird that you bring that up.
That's how long I've been here.
Because I woke up and I thought, man, there's a lot of things in my mind.
Wait, I wasn't listening. Where was he sitting?
Back there, by
right where Brett was sitting.
That was the first time?
Yeah. Meaning I was here. It's a full circle thing.
Who was it with?
Wow. Yeah, who else was in the room?
And what did you look at?
I think we were watching a sports thing.
Who's we?
I think it was Doogie and I.
Fill it.
And lastly, number
Watching
10.
sports videos?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he have been reporting?
It's Duel of the Decades, by the way, brought to you by our friends at Unique Classic Cars and UniqueClassicCars.com.
Man, I'm terrible at this.
You know what you'd be great at?
That's
Is driving a
evergreen.
sweet, unique classic car.
Hell yeah, man.
You can get yours at UniqueClassicCars.com. This summer, you might finally want to drive that classic or muscle car of your dreams. UniqueClassicCars.com. Go to Mankato. Check them out today. You'll love it. Number 10.
man.
The first iPhone was released in blank year.
This is
Parrish?
the only one I'm confident.
I was playing for the Wild.
Fill it.
So I think it's 06.
Is he right?
That's
So
exactly
close.
what I wrote as well.
Is it 07?
07.
07 it is!
Dang it!
God damn
Add
it.
up your scores!
I know.
I knew it was the Wild.
Add up your scores.
I'm still batting 400.
I know what I got. mine was easy to count.
Come on.
What'd you get, like
fill
3?
it.
Yeah.
3?
You got 3?
Yes, Daddy.
What'd you get,
I
Zach?
got 4.
What'd you get, Perry?
4.
What'd you get, Brett?
2.
Oh, geez, that was
What'd
a
you get,
quiet
Derek?
That was a sheepish.
You get
2.
half of them, Cory?
Sheepish.
Hawk's going to have a quiet 2
7?
after
Yeah,
the show.
it seemed like you were.
Nice job, Cory.
What'd you get, Derek?
I got lucky, though.
I got 3.
Well, after the fourth quarter, I forgot it was
I got
just the
7.
2000s.
The,
You got 7?
yeah, guess I missed 1, 3, and 10. The,
Wow.
Fill that blank.
the years are tough, man. Even if you are in the right range, it's
Yeah.
tough to get the exact year.
Year 2000s. It's been
was a
Duel of the
decent decade.
Decades.
Fill that
I
blank.
like that one, Hawk.
Thank you. Brought to you by Unique Classic Cars. If you currently have a classic or muscle car that hasn't been on the road for a few years, well, maybe need some help. Get her done at UniqueClassicCars.com, at UniqueClassicCars.com. And this has been Duel of the Decades.
That was fun.
Fill that blank.
Yeah, fill it. Come on. We should find that video. Zach, could you during the break see if you can find the video of Mark Wahlberg explaining why his rhymes are so fresh? This is from like 1991.
I will do my best.
Come on.
I don't
fill it.
I don't think he swears in it, but man, he looks like he wants to.
I bet you I could find it on YouTube.
I was sitting over there in 06 when that happened.
I was sitting over there in aisle 6. You ran out of air. The news is next with Christopher Allen Hockey. Rosie in like 30 minutes. We make the golf bet with Kevin Gorgan Company at 8. This is the Power Trip on the Fan.